Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Grue Rume. And today for the Grue Rume, we got a great guest, Nino The Mozz Man. And I'm really looking forward to talking to him. Really looking forward to seeing him make cheese, the mozzarella cheese. So I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Rume, and my interview with Nino coming up next.
All right.
Okay, welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day and coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate you having me.
Definitely, buddy, definitely. So, I see you all already got everything going. Wanted to ask you some questions first, and like, when did your love for cooking start?
Yeah, of course. I mean, being Italian, I've been around it my whole life. My grandpa taught my mom to cook, and was in the kitchen here and there. But my dad opened up a deli like 6 years ago. That's when I learned how to make fresh mozzarella and sandwiches and sauce and just a bunch of stuff there. So that's when I really started getting into it.
Nice. And you're the guy, like, I can see from your page and all, like, you make the best cheese. And so tell me how all of this started, like how you start making it and everything.
Yeah, so when I started, we had this guy, Sonny, who would come to the store and make it because no one there knew how. And he was moving on to another job, so I would go in early and he would teach me. So that was like 5 years ago. So I started making it every day for the store, like a couple £100 a week.
Wow.
For a few years. Yeah, and then things happened. Had to close the store down. Moved on to a job in the city. And the pandemic hit, and I was like, you know what? Let me try and do what I love. I love making it. I love doing food. I'm like, let me see what I can do. So I was like, all right, we'll see if we can do some parties, some classes. And actually, I needed music on the background of my video for Instagram, so I threw it on TikTok, and a lot of people liked it. So yeah, I couldn't put music on it any other way, copyright stuff. And then TikTok allowed me to do it. So my first video had some views, and then the second one I got really blew up. People started hitting me up from all over the country. I've shipped it out to Texas, Arizona, Florida. So I've been starting to ship it out. Working out the kinks, it's fresh. So you want to make sure it stays fresh. In the summer, it's hot. You want to make sure, it doesn't get there and it goes bad. So I'm trying to work all the kinks out and stuff, but getting there.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really
awesome. At all. I got a lot of followers on TikTok now and Instagram, and I'm just like, I didn't even mean to, honestly. I was just trying to get music for my Instagram video.
So, like, how do you make it so good, like make it stretch and everything?
Yeah, I mean, so what I think it is, a lot of places I don't think put much salt because they want people to just add it or whatever. I like to add a lot of salt because I like to eat it without anything else on it. So you want flavor, you want it creamy, and I think it has to do with the stretching too, which I'm obviously going to show you in a few minutes here. And I can walk you through step by step, on how it's made.
Nice.
Sound good?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Any questions on how it's made? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, like I definitely would like to know how it's made and how you go about doing it and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I make a lot at once usually. So I don't make it fully from scratch. I get curd from a farm upstate, gets shipped down from the cow, and then I use it from the curd. So what curd is the cow's milk, and you have to add rennet or an acid substance to it so it coagulates. And what that does, you put that in the milk, the curd floats to the top and the whey floats to the bottom. So they take a cheesecloth, get the curd from the top, pack it together. So in here, I already added my first water, but this is curd and water. So you put the first warm water in, you use 2 waters. One's just warm, the second one's boiling. The first one is the warm one, it loosens it up. So when I add the salt, it's able to absorb it. Hold on, my water's boiling as we speak. All right. So I already added the first warm water. I'm going to drain it. And after I drain this, I'm going to add the salt. And then after the salt's added, I stretch it and make the balls. And that's it.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So it's a longer process if you're making the curd from scratch. But I would need so much milk to do that every time. It's not really worth it for me, time-wise, financially. Just easier for me to get the curd at wholesale, and then I can make it that way.
Wow, that's awesome.
You know, I get the haters in the comments, so like, you're not making the curd from scratch. I'm like, it's fine, don't worry about it. I have to make so much that I would need like gallons and gallons of milk to make the small. I don't make small batches just for myself, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But nothing better than when it's fresh and warm, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. Do you make your own pizza too?
I actually just started making the pizza too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I actually just made it last week for the first time. It was really good. I used the fresh muds. My family makes homemade supersad too, so I made a pie like that. Some honey, arugula.
Oh wow.
It was really good. Yeah.
Dang. Wow, you definitely cook good, huh?
Yeah, I like a lot of flavor, so you know, I added honey, arugula, balsamic glaze. I definitely like to add a lot when I cook.
Nice. Do you make like the pasta and stuff like that? Pasta and gravy sauce?
Yeah, of course. You know, my mom does it better for me than me still for now, but I'm pretty good.
Nice, nice.
All right, so you add warm water in, like I said, to break it up. You drain that. Then you want to add salt. I use kosher. I think it's better than iodized. I think it gives it more flavor. Then you want to really get it in. So I bring my hand, squeeze it. You want to make sure it mixes well.
Oh, this is awesome. Just like watching you make it from that big tin tub, and I mean, right, it's liquid water, and then it turns out to be this big chunk of cheese that stretches and stuff.
I know, it's crazy. Once you see the hot water, you see it start coming together, and it's like, my biggest question is, how the hell did they discover how to do this back in the day? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like, I don't know, some mozzarella god came down and was like, this is how you make it. Because you would think, like, let's put this acid in the milk and then take it off the top and then start stretching it. Like, if no one told you how to do that, it's incredible that someone could come up with that.
I know, right? Exactly. That's crazy.
All right. So the next water that comes in is what cooks it. And I add a few gloves because it's boiling water.
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't want to burn my hand.
Well, yeah.
I get a lot of hate for that too on TikTok. They're like, real Italians don't wear gloves. I'm like,
what?
Well, I like to have feelings in my hands, so
right.
Whatever. I don't know. I think there's some older Italians that don't wear them, but
they probably don't have any feeling in their hands
no
anymore.
Left. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, I mean, that's the social media on, it has its pros and cons. Like the pros is getting your face out there and trying to make a name for yourself, make money off something, but then the cons are like you get a lot of haters too, because that's
I
what
know.
people love doing. Like they love
Love it.
finding a video and trashing it, or finding little things about it and pick on you about it, you know?
I know, and it's really just people that aren't that happy and they need to go at somebody to make them feel better. But I never
Yeah.
thought it would get annoying because I never really posted that much on social media before this. Didn't really care to have my life out there, but
Yeah.
now I have people like talking shit, and I'm like, all right, don't get mad. Just let it go. I want to comment back, but I'm like, it's not even worth it.
I know exactly. You're right. I mean,
Sometimes I tell my friends, hey, go tell this guy to go after himself for me because I don't want to make my brand look bad. I'm trying to be a family brand over here.
yeah, there's a lot of people you just want to say something bad to, but then you don't want to cause trouble, and then
Exactly.
they'll be sending you messages to their friends and saying, oh, look at what so and so said to me, and I'm like, you know what,
Exactly. It's a waste energy anyway.
It is.
All right, so I use a paddle. This one's, you don't need this if you're making it at home. Like when I make small batches, you could just use a spatula. It's metal, so the boiling water actually heats this up. So I think it cooks a little better with this because it's really hot, and it cooks it even better than if you're using like wood.
Oh.
So now we're ready for the fun part. I'm gonna get the boiling water and start stretching it.
Oh wow, nice. So what do you like doing during your free time when you're not working or cooking or anything?
When I'm not cooking or working, I like going to the gym. I live down by the beach now, so go to the beach, boardwalk. I like to snowboard now in the winter. I picked that up a few years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I like sports, watching baseball, basketball. So now I just move it around, bring my hand together to the paddle, start cooking. Which way can you see it better? How's the view? You see it good?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And as you see, it's starting to come together right away. And it goes from curd to fresh mozzarella, just like that.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
There, you can see it. How it's just formed already.
I know, that's nuts.
I wish you could taste it right now. It's the best.
I know,
It's just like
exactly.
this.
I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, oh my god,
Where
I
do you
definitely
live?
want
Where
to
do you
eat
live,
it.
actually? Where do you live?
Philly.
Philly?
Mm-hmm.
I can send you some.
Really?
I could overnight ship it to you. Maybe I could probably get it out to you by Saturday.
Oh my god, that would be so awesome.
You could do a little review for me.
Yeah, definitely. Nice. So like being the guy that makes fresh cheese, like do you eat a lot of cheese?
Oh my God, I eat it all the time. Good thing I like working out because I would be huge if I didn't. It doesn't get old though. That's the thing. It's so good. Like I made so many batches for my store and I would still eat it like every time. Doesn't get old.
Oh wow, nice.
So
Yeah,
get a nice big stretch for the camera.
Nice. So what about songs? Like what kind of songs do you like?
I love music actually. So rock, rap, country, dance. I love everything.
And are you a horror film fan at all? Like my site, I have a site too that deals with like horror films, and I always ask my
Oh,
guests.
really? I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I like them. I mean, that's more. I'm not like a year-round horror guy, but you know, once the season comes around, I'll watch. I actually just saw a post about like The Conjuring in
Yeah.
time order, and I'm thinking about doing that. It's from like Annabelle all the way to like the new Conjuring.
Yes.
I
Yes.
told my girlfriend, I'm like, hey, we should do that in October. Watch all of them.
Awesome. Awesome. And
Have you seen all those?
nice.
Have you seen all of them?
I seen basically all of them. Like the newest one out, I haven't seen. But like
Yeah.
that, like mostly every one that came out, I saw.
All right. So when I almost forgot I was making it. I could do it like it's like so second nature. I just forgot I was making the balls. So what you want to do is you want to grab a chunk of it, hang it over your hand, and then you wrap it over. Bring your thumb to your thumb, then you can grab it like this. Bring it under, and then pop it, and then you get the ball. And then you press the bottom of the ball to the hot bowl because it seals it.
Oh.
Yeah, I always get that question. Why do I dip it back in? It actually seals it. So that was about 6 pounds, 5.5 pounds of curd out of like 5.5 balls over here. They're all about a pound each. And that's how you do it. And then what I'm dipping in over here is a salt brine. So it's cold water and salt.
Nice.
Salt gives a little flavor, and the cold water keeps it together. So if I didn't put it in the cold water, it would just flatten out completely. So before I wrap it, you put it in cold water so it keeps the shape.
So do you?
That's that.
That's awesome. Do you have a lot of like friends and stuff that want to come over and always ask you to make it?
Yeah, so I go on Thursdays. They'll hit me. I'll be like, "Hey, you got any left over for me?" So I'll bring it over. They always ask me, "Hey, you got some for me?" And I usually do. So they love it. My family loves it. They're like, "You give it all out. You never save any for us." I'm like, "Well, you got to put up with me knocking." My family eats it all the time too.
Awesome.
So usually I would clean, let this sit here. So I'll just let it sit for a few minutes while we talk, and then I'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know if you want to watch the wrapping. It's not too fun, but.
Like what
All right.
Italian foods do you like the most?
Chicken. I don't know. I do love all types of pasta. You know, I could eat that every day. I do love chicken parm too.
Oh man, that's my favorite.
And then I love like veal, like Milanese, saltimbocca, stuff like that.
Awesome.
If it's made right.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Chicken parm, you could never go wrong with that. Like, every time I go out to a place to eat, I always wind up ordering a chicken parm, and I always say I'm gonna try something else.
When I was younger, I would get that every time. My mom and dad would be like, "Would you try something else? You have chicken parm all the time. Try something else. At a restaurant, eat something else."
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. I'm always, and then I'm like, let me just get a chicken parm or veal parm.
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
like
If it's good, it's good. You already know. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And what about drinks? Like, do you like to drink? And what are some drinks you like?
I like beer. I feel like different beers. Start getting into some IPAs a little, but when I go out, I usually drink like vodka soda, vodka Sprite.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, stop. this dog. And are you a beach guy too? Like you like going to the beach and the ocean and all that?
Yeah. It's nice living down here, especially in the summer. I live in Point Pleasant now,
Oh, sweet.
so I got like Jenks, Tiki Bar, so you could go sit on the beach, get some cold drinks. It's a good time. Definitely a great place to live. So
Nice,
definitely lucky. Yeah.
nice. And when you like to go out places, visit places, what are some places you love going to visit?
Just like a stereotypical like Italian place and down the shore, DJs I go to all the time. Um, but in the winter, maybe like Asbury Park, there's some good places like Porta, Johnny Mac's. Don't really go out in the city too much, but when I lived in Jersey City, there was some good spots too, like Hoboken, Jersey City. So, but I mostly stay down the shore now.
Ah, sweet, nice. Yeah, like me, I love the boardwalk, and that when I I go to the shore, like the first thing I do is like run right over to the boardwalk and walk the boards and eat pizza.
Yeah,
Like when you go on the boardwalk, you have to have a couple slices of pizza. That's
you
that's
got
a
it. You
must,
can't leave the boardwalk without it.
right?
You got to get like a funnel cake, a fried Oreos, pizza. Got to get all that.
I know, exactly. And do you like going to camping or hiking or anything?
I went like really hiking the first time this November. It was pretty fun. The first day we went to like this really cool waterfall up in the Catskills. Wasn't a bad hike. Brought my dog. Me and my girlfriend went. We stayed at this getaway house. If you look it up, it's pretty cool. There's like no TVs. They give you
Wow.
like a fireplace, a little house. Like you're in the woods. There's like a huge window where you like just see you're in the woods pretty much. There's like no phone service or anything. Then the next day it was a really hard hike, like straight up, and my back was killing me, but it was worth it when we got to the top.
Oh,
So definitely going to look to do that more in the future for sure.
okay, nice. And do you like any other kind of foods too? Like, besides Italian food, like what are some of your
Oh
other
yeah,
foods you love eating?
I just love food. Mexican, Chinese. Started eating sushi a little now. My girlfriend's got me on the sushi.
Yeah.
Uh, didn't really eat that before, but probably Mexican and Chinese are my next two. I love tacos, burritos, anything chicken and rice. I love.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, I got into Mediterranean food too. I don't know if you ever eat that, but there's
Yeah.
a really good spot in Asbury that is
Oh, really?
really really good. Yeah, it's called Rayla's. Really good
Oh,
drinks, like specialty drinks that like look real nice, uh, and really good food.
oh man, if I'm ever around there, I'm gonna have to check it out.
I got the good food spots, so you
Nice.
just let me know.
You see that my dog over here yawn, like what am I boring him?
I might be boring them. The classic teacher joke.
Yeah, like we were talking about before we came on the live, like this dog has the worst case of separation anxiety. Like if no one's there to watch him, he panics and just runs up and down. So since I
I
came in
know
late
my
from
dog.
work, it was crazy.
Mine is so I started working from home, and I used to leave her in my apartment, and she would freak out a little, but I haven't had to leave her in like a year and a half. And I just had to leave her for a few days, and she was trying to get out of her crate so bad she scratched her nose, like she was freaking out. I got
Really?
to get her some like CBD or something. I don't know.
Oh my God, get out.
Yeah, she was going crazy. I mean, I've seen like my friends' dogs do the same thing, where they had to get like a special crate for it because the anxiety was so bad it would freak out.
The storm
Gonna
is
have to
in that.
gonna have to get him CBD or some weed gummies to relax him.
I think this still needs weed.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't doubt it. I think mine does too. She's nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I definitely want to. I don't want to take up a lot of your time or anything. I definitely want to thank you for coming on the show, showing me how to make the cheese and everything. Like that's awesome.
No, thank you. And like I said, I'm gonna send you on tomorrow, and maybe you could do a review when you add
Oh,
the
definitely.
the rest on, like Dave Portnoy pizza review or something.
Okay,
Yeah,
definitely. Yes.
if you'd like, yeah, definitely. But thanks so much. I've never done this before. You're the first person to reach out to want to actually like
Really?
hear about where I came from and all that stuff. So I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Um,
definitely. Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Like this. This was fun. Like I love I love talking to people, and it was great watching you cook, and yeah, like it was fun. I liked it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, when we get off, you just send me your address and I'll overnight ship you one tomorrow. You'll get it Saturday.
Oh man, awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course.
All right, buddy. Well, definitely have a good night, and if you didn't eat dinner yet, have a great dinner.
And I'm going out to dinner at like 8:30, so I better not eat all these before I go.
What kind of food you getting for dinner?
It's called La Medina in Brielle. It's supposedly really good Italian. I haven't been, but everyone talks about it all the time, so I'm gonna try it out.
Nice, nice. And
Yeah.
you aren't getting chicken parm, right?
Nah, I'm gonna try. Gonna try. Expand my palate a little bit.
Nice.
Supposedly they got some really good pistachio martinis and espresso martinis, so I'm definitely gonna try some of those.
Okay, sweet, sweet. Hey, you can't ever go wrong drinking a maritini. Like those, you drink a couple of them and you're like out.
I know, I never realized it. My girlfriend puts me on a lot of things that I never used to do, and now I'm like, two martinis, I'm a little drunk. I'm like, all right. I used to have to drink like 6, 8 beers and get all full. Now you have a couple martinis and you're good.
Well, have have a great dinner and order a bunch of drinks and food and have a good night.
All right, thank you so much again. It was great to meet you and talk to you.
Yeah, same, man, same. Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye.